Look Back, written by Trish Cook, illustrated by Caroline Birch. I ever tell you about T-Bowlum? Granny asked. Christopher shook his head. "Quack," Granny called. "Quack," Christopher answered. Christopher always answered that way because Granny had told him that was the way stories had been told to her in Dominica. "Well," Granny said, "I've heard that T-Bowlum is short. His foot long, and flat. He has a big head and two big black eyes. And when you walking alone at night, minding your own business, T-Bowlum walks behind you. Pataps. But when you turn around, he's not there. He's gone." "Quack," Granny called. "Quack," Christopher called back. "Well," said Granny, "one time when I was about your age, I had to bring some food for an old lady who lived down the way from us. Her name was Ma Constance. It was still light outside, but I knew it would be dark on my way back. I had heard stories about the mischievous T-Bowlum who walked about at night, and I was afraid. But I didn't let Mammy know because I wanted to show her that I was a big girl. When I reach by Ma Constance, I say, 'Bonjour, Ma Constance. It's me, Christophine. My mammy sent me with some food for you.' I give Ma Constance the food and I go, 'Quick. Quack, said Christopher. Outside, it was getting dark. The moon was out and the crickets were singing. I walk, and every step I take, I hear footsteps behind me. A big, long foot slapping the ground. Pataps, and the sound of short breaths. I was real afraid. I break into a run. I run, and blood daps! I fall down. And that's when I see it. "What?" cried Christopher. "What did you see? Was it T-Bowlum?" There was some long grass, and the grass was moving like something was hiding there. But when I look in the long grass, Granny said, there was nothing there, but I know it was T-Bowlum. "But how do you know it wasn't an animal or something?" Christopher asked. "Animals leave signs, footprints, droppings, telltale signs, but not T-Bowlum. He too clever for that. You see, T-Bowlum make you know he there, then he make you think you dream him. But I know what I know, yes, and I catch him out. Quack! You caught T-Bowlum?" Christopher asked in amazement. "Well," Granny pondered, "I set a trap for him." The next week, when Mammy sent me to take the food from Ma Constance, I dig a hole, said Granny. A deep hole, and I cover it with grass. And that night on my way home from visiting Ma Constance, when I was sure T-Bowlum was following me, I pretend like I'm walking over it. But instead of putting my foot in the trap, I take a big step. I miss the trap, but I know well T-Bowlum behind me and blood-daps! T-Bowlum fall down. Blood-daps! In the hole. Blood-daps! Laughed Christopher. You caught T-Bowlum! You caught him! Well, not exactly, said Granny. You see, T-Bowlum is smart. While T-Bowlum was in the hole, he'd dig deep until he make a passage, and he get away. Oh no, said Christopher. Oh yes, but I didn't give up. No, sir, I make a plan. The next time I had to bring food for Ma Constance, I wait for her to finish eating. Then I wash out the pot. I scrub it clean and rub a cloth on it till the pot shine. Then I carry the pot and I head off back home. Quack, said Christopher. It was a full moon and the light was falling right on Mammy's shiny pot, making it like a mirror. And when I hold it in a certain way, I could see what was behind me without turning around. So as I walk, I turn the pot this way and that way so I could see T-Bowlum behind me. Then, from out of nowhere, a dog bark. I drop the pot and I run home fast. After that, I was too afraid to ever look for T-Bowlum again. But T-Bowlum, Christopher pleaded. What happened to him? T-Bowlum? Oh, that little fella is still around, out and about, trying to make fools out of us, Granny said, chuckling. Quack, Christopher said nervously. Around and about where, he wondered, looking over his shoulder for any signs of T-Bowlum. As Granny dozed off for her afternoon nap, Christopher thought about what she had told him. Could T-Bolum be real, or was T-Bolum just a story Granny had made up? He was sure he had heard the pataps, pataps of T-Bolum's long, flat feet slapping the floor once or twice, and the too following him to the bathroom in the dead of night. But was it really T-Bolum? There was only one thing to do. Christopher had to know if T-Bolum was real. He had to see him face to face. That night, Christopher hid a flashlight and a small mirror under his bed. After Mum had turned off the light, he felt for them in the darkness and crept to the bedroom door. Christopher listened to the sound of his footsteps as they creaked on the floorboards, and his heart thumped. Then he heard something else. Pataps, pataps. But when he turned around, there was nothing. T-Bolum? Christopher whispered. Is that you? And then he heard another sound. Christopher clasped his mirror tightly and held it so he could see what was behind him. And there, in the beam of the flashlight, reflecting onto the mirror, was T-Bolum. Hello, T-Bolum said. I have traveled so far to meet you. And he grinned. Then, as quickly as T-Bolum had appeared, he disappeared again into the place where only dreamers and story makers know where to find him. He-quack! He-quack! Thank you so much for listening. Congratulations, we read one whole book. Please subscribe for more stories. I can't wait to read with you.